Okay, guys, we're live. It's a Friday morning here. It's just after 10 o'clock. We got up early this morning, and we did a. Hang on, let me just go to Facebook first before I start talking. There we go. We're live on Facebook now. Yeah, guys. So we got up early this morning, earlier than usual. We normally get up sort of 8 or 9 o'clock. We had to get up this morning at 7:30. It's 9:20 now. So we went. I'll explain what happened and what we did, and that I'll share that in a second. Good morning, Aloe. Aloe, how are you? Good morning. Yes, I'm fantastic. What I'm going to do is just talk to about a few things, a little bit about Power Ledger and QuantStamp, you know, and sort of what's happening with them and all that sort of stuff. But I'll get the less positive stuff out of the road. This is not really well. It's kind of not really negative, but it's the least positive. So I'll get that out of the road first. And I made a post about BitConnect. So you guys, you know, you guys know I keep shit real. This is like I've been online for pretty much most of anyone that's watching this live stream. You know. I've probably been online for 99.9% of you guys that are watching this, and I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying that the reason why I'm saying that. Hey Chris, it's your boy NG Gavin. Yeah, I haven't said that for a while. Because you know I've seen a lot of shit online, and it's most of it's sickening. It really is. It really is sickening, and it just makes you want to puke. It really does. And once you've been online and you know exactly what's going on, and you just see it happen over and over again, you think to yourself, I mean, is this all it is about? Is it all just about making money and at any cost, and the things that people do to make money? Like they don't feel guilty when they screw people over, or they just they have no conscience. They'll just promote outright scams. They don't. You know what I mean? There's nothing. It's just like people that promote this stuff. It's like, you know, I really feel sorry for those people that think that if to find success and to make money online, they got to promote scams. Like, you know, I mean, I really feel sorry for those people that think that that's what they have to do to make money online. But anyway, they'll figure it out. You know, once they start going into program after program and they keep screwing them, and then their reputation turns to shit, they'll soon figure it out, right? So I'm letting you guys know now, the crash is imminent. I've been watching BitConnect. Obviously, you guys know I tell you, if people promote BitConnect, and I am using my influence to tell people that this is gonna crash. It's gonna crash big time, and a lot of people are gonna get hurt, right? Especially the people that are getting in now and putting in $10,000 or whatever, right? Do not invest in it, because a crash is coming. Even Cliff High said this, December the 8th, they're going to start running out of money. And then it's just a matter of just seeing how far it can go before it's going to crash. I mean, even the Visa and MasterCard, I heard Visa and MasterCard were actually pushing legally to get that removed from BitConnect site, because it's just all shady. But anyway, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just telling you now, I mark my words, right? The top earners in BitConnect, they're telling people to invest, and they're getting the 8% or 7% or whatever. BitConnect cut the commissions recently because they can't meet the repayments, and they can't they're basically running out of money. And the people in the top earners, they're not stupid, they're cashing out. So they're saying invest in it, while their affiliates invest in it. They take the 7 or 8% off the top, and they withdraw it. They're not stupid, right? And now they're starting to disassociate. You see all these people on YouTube, they're starting to disassociate themselves with BitConnect because they know it's going down, right? Because they know what's going on in it, right? It's just the biggest Ponzi ever. So you're gonna see these people start to slowly tone down their even though they've, you know, plugged it hard and made money from it. Now they're going to start to tone it down and disassociate, or what's the word? Disassociate themselves with BitConnect, because when BitConnect goes down, they don't want to be part, or they don't want to have their name to the program, because it's going to make them look bad. So if they've already made their money now, if they get out now, people, if they flipped it, right, now they're going to change their tune and say, no, it looks like going down, get out, blah blah blah. So now they're the actual people that got people involved in the first place with the scam, and now that it's going down, the writing's on the wall. Now they're saying, oh, hang on a second, you better withdraw your money. So they're still trying to look like the good guys, but they're the ones that got you in the program in the first place, right? So either that, or they'll just weed out their channel, start a new channel, take the videos down, you know, all that sort of stuff. So when BitConnect goes down, these people don't want to be associated with it, even though they made a lot of money from it, right? So that's what's going to happen, and it's going to be a shitstorm. It's going to be a shitstorm, right? It's going to bring a lot of bad press to the crypto space. So if you're involved in BitConnect, here's my advice to you, right? You don't have to take my advice, but I've been around here for nearly 10 years online. I've seen it all, okay? Don't try to come to me and try to lecture me about BitConnect is not a scam, right? Until you've been online for nearly 10 years, then you have the experience to tell me otherwise. But I'm telling you now, this thing's going down, right? And if you want to take your money and get as much of it out as possible, I would too, because those interest payments of $10,000 to in 3 years time compounded to $5 billion, right? Any monkey can figure out that is not sustainable, right? So I'm telling you now, get your money out, and you're gonna thank me later. All right, so that's what it is, guys. I keep it real, just like the people that invested in Power Ledger and QuantStamp. They're thanking me now, right? I got many emails of people like, oh, I haven't even bought your course, but you told me about Power Ledger. Right, I was telling people about Power Ledger, and I was telling people about QuantStamp, and they invest in it, and they've already like doubled and tripled their money. Right, this is legit shit, right? You can do this stuff legitly. You don't have to be a shady character promoting scams because you think that that's the only way you're going to make money online. But once BitConnect goes down, you know, all these shady people will go on to the next BitConnect. I mean, that's just how they roll, right? That's what they do. You know what I mean? It's sad. Shit attracts flies. Flies to shit. You know, I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Okay. Learn a skill set, right? Learn a skill set. Do something legitly, and you'll crush it, right? So anyway, what's happened with Power Ledger is there's been a sell-off. You know, people are selling off. With crypto coins and ICOs, and especially when ICOs hit the exchanges, right? What normally happens is they peak and then they go down, and the good ones, people sell off and then it'll go back up again. Okay, so nothing just continues to go up. All right, so just understand that nothing just continues to go up. It will recede, right, and then it'll go back up again. So even with Power Ledger and QuantStamp, I mean, Power Ledger got as high as 87 cents, I think, yesterday. And even QuantStamp I think got as high as 20 cents. It's now 15 cents, right? So I got many people message me, oh, should I cash out? I said, why would you want to cash out? You know what I mean? Like, things just don't continue to go up, okay? They just look at Bitcoin and think, you know, everything goes up, right? But that's not the case. People are going to sell off. People are going to take profits, right? Yeah, long term, if you look at Bitcoin long term, yeah, it's gone up. It's like 8x or 9x, right? That's just, it's gone up. It's dipped big time. Then it's gone up, drop, up, drop, up. It's continually going up and dropping, right? And then goes up, and then it takes a dip, goes up, then takes a dip. So this happens all the time, constantly. But overall, Bitcoin goes up, right? So the problem with people that are looking at this stuff is they're looking at short term. They're looking at day by day. You shouldn't be looking at day by day. You should be looking at like week by week, month by month. Right? That's the true sign of it. Same with QuantStamp, right? Same with Power Ledger. Okay? A couple of days ago it was smashing it. Now it's taking a bit of a dip. Now it's going to go back up again. Alright? So when people message me and ask me those questions, they clearly don't understand how trading works, how the market works. All right, nothing just continues to go up. You need to look at it from long term, right? And it'll take dips, but then it'll go back up. Right? Buy on the dip, as they say. Okay, buy on the dip. So when it goes down, that's when you buy, because you know that once it hits rock bottom, if you can buy at that rock bottom price, then it's going to go back up again. You're going to make money. So just understand that this happens, all right? Don't get your knickers in a knot. So that's the deal with these. Like like I said, I've said it before. QuantStamp, I think QuantStamp's going to be $1 in December, and Power Ledger. You know, we could be looking at a $3 Power Ledger by. Actually, I don't know, maybe $3 by, or could be $3 by. Oh, it's hard to tell. It's hard to give predictions on the time frame, but I definitely think that, you know, we could be seeing a $3 Power Ledger, which would give about just under $1 billion market cap, right? It's it can easily do that as the price goes up. So yeah, definitely $3 for a Power Ledger, and QuantStamp short term, I think easily $1 by end of December, early next year. QuantStamp $1. So there's a lot of room. So, you know, you're still looking at what? You're looking at a 10x. Well, I bought QuantStamp at 7 cents. So I'll when it hits $1, that's like 14x for me, which is going to happen, and with Power Ledger as well. So, you know, don't get your knickers in a knot when you see stuff going down, because everything goes up and everything goes down, and you need to look at it from a bigger perspective, not just day by day. All right. So good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Chris. Good morning, Technium Unlimited. Crypto G, what's going on, man? Tune in from the UK. Awesome. Yeah, look, Chris, it's all bullshit, man. Those guys are all full of shit, right? Those guys have made a lot of money from BitConnect. I understand, I get it, you know. Good for them. They worked hard from it. But they're just those guys are full of shit, honestly. The reason why they're saying that is because they're exiting. They want to disassociate themselves from BitConnect. So when BitConnect goes down, they're going to be like, you know, people are going to look at them. They're going to save their reputation. But they're the ones who are the biggest promoters of it. All right? You know, I mean, look, if someone's going to put $100,000 into BitConnect of their own cash, I got, that's their own personal decision, you know. That's the decision that they've made. If they lose their money, well, whose fault is it? It's their fault. So, you know, that's where the responsibility lies, right? So why do people invest in stuff which they don't even know who the owners are, which they've lied from the get-go about this bot, mysterious bot, and all this sort of shady stuff. The companies hasn't been paying taxes, and now the Queen owns it or something like this, and then now they created a new one. This is like the 4th company they've created, right? MasterCard is trying to, and Visa are trying to legally get them to remove their label off BitConnect website because there's no partnership with them. And the list goes on and on. No one's seen the owners. The list just goes on and on and on. They've got these puppets below them to do the live events and all that sort of stuff. But the real people that are cashing out millions of dollars a day are the owners. And they know that it's coming, and they're just cashing out. And the people, like the top people like Javon James and Craig Grant, they also know stuff that the general population don't know. And they're all getting together as little bum chums, and they're saying, look, you know what, this thing's going to go. So we might as well exit now, or we might as well save our reputation. You know, we've made our money, and now, you know, we're going to formulate it so then we look like the good guys and tell everyone to go. So that's it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. These guys, they're clever. They've been playing all these people in BitConnect forever. I mean, you know, it's just all a game, right? And the people that have been around this space for the least, you're getting played, right? But people message me and say, oh, you know, you're nothing but a, you're bitter and you're everything about MPA and all this sort of stuff. They've been around this space for 2 seconds. They don't know what's going on. They don't know the real story of what this industry is about. It's filled with nothing but sharks and people that stab you in the back, and they'll do anything to make a buck. They don't care. Or it's all about making money at any cost, right? And it's all fake and it's all bullshit, and it's just get money, fuck everyone else. Who cares? Move on to the next one. They're going to see all these people in BitConnect all move on to the next one and the next one. And you know, they're popping up like mushrooms, all these lending programs. But once BitConnect fails, you're going to see people very, very cautious about it. But I mean, they're flocking to these things, like, you know. So anyway, yeah, Quantstamp will be we'll take a dive. Quantstamp, people are selling off on Quantstamp because the profits have been so high. But like I said, you know, everything goes up, and then it's going to take a dip, and then next week you're going to see Quantstamp go back up again to over 20 cents. So they're just people just selling off, taking the profits, and then it's going to go back selling. You know, if you're a trader, you know, you can do that. You can sell off, right? And then when it dips, you buy in again. And then it goes up again and you sell off. That's what people are doing. But if you look at it long term for Quantstamp, you look at you know, you've got to go and study the technology behind Quantstamp. You know that it's solid, right? So the value is within the technology itself, and that's why it'll go up over time. All right. Oh man, look at Dash. Dash is like, oh my god, look at Dash. Is crushing it, guys. I think it was like 580 yesterday. It's crushing it, man. Look at it. Dash is going to be 1500 next year. Look at the guys. Look at the supply. 18 million with Dash is the supply. Don't be surprised if you see a $1,500 Dash next year. Dash is going to just, Dash is, everyone's talking about Litecoin, everyone's talking about Ethereum, everyone's talking about Neo, Bitcoin Cash. No one's talking about Dash. Look at it, it's crushing it. So it's taken a while. Anyway, hey Tommy, it's ticking, man. Just give it time, man. It's gonna go whoosh. Ticking time bomb. What's going on, Scott? Hey, John. What's going on, man? 7 p.m. Okay, cool. So anyway, let's just go to this here. So we went for the ceremony today. Okay, in Thailand, what they do is they have this they when the pillars of the house go up, because they build the houses with the concrete inside. They build a foundation, right? And they have these pillars. When the pillars go up, they celebrate. You know, a monk comes along and does a traditional ceremony. So this is how it goes. These are the things, right? This is what they do in Thailand. I mean, I just went along with it. I don't know too much about it, but see, this is the pillar of the actual. Yesterday I would have shown you a video of these of the land, and now they're already starting to build the pillars. So this is like a pillar or like a big support beam that's going to go up. This is going to be concrete, all right. And then once these support beam goes in, you know, you sell up, you like what's the word? You christen, or it's like a bless. You bless those pillars because they're the foundations, right, of what's going to hold your house up. So this is what they do in Thailand. They celebrate this. This has to be done when they put these in. Okay. That's just me there, me and my girlfriend there, and so that ceremony's done, and that's just a picture I took just randomly. Yeah, it worked out really well. So these are the things, it's kind of offerings kind of thing, right? It's kind of weird how they do it all, but yeah, that's basically what it is. Let's go have a look at the photos. Oh, I don't think you're going to be able to see the photos because I've got rid of them. But anyway, there was a photo there of the monk as well, but you can't see that now. So anyway, so that's where we've been. We were there this morning to do that ceremony. It lasted for about an hour. So yeah, just very excited, guys. Just very excited. I mean, you know, your house is getting built, man. Yeah, this is going to be like where I'm going to be based. House is getting built. It's all coming along, man. It's just it's all happening, and that's where you know, I'll be based in Thailand. So yeah, and this is all fully paid for Bitcoin, guys. I call it the Bitcoin house, right? This is the Bitcoin house, man. Okay, Bitcoin Cash is pumping, eh? Bitcoin Cash. Oh man, it is pumping. Damn, look at it. 1600. Whew, it's crazy. Even Litecoin's going up to 74 cents. Everything's going up, guys. It's going to be massive. It's going to be a massive year. I want to thank those people who used my Genesis mining code. One guy went big. Might have been a guy or a girl, I'm not sure. So I want to thank you. I mean, yeah, I mean, they spent a lot of money. I really appreciate the commission. Thank you very much. So I still think Genesis is a good deal. However, I think that it's a good deal long term. Obviously, you're not going to get your hash power till like the last pre-sale was like 15th of March. You know, it's a long time to wait. You know, where I see Bitcoin now, like Bitcoin's now like say 8,000, and if you were just to hold on to your Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin's going to be a $15,000 Bitcoin by March next year. Could even be more. So you know, you're looking at probably doubling your money, maybe less. And to do that in Genesis mining with the same amount of putting the money in there, it'll take you about 20 to 22 months. You know what I mean? So that's why I think it's better to hodl. But with that said as well, you got to think about, as the price of Bitcoin goes up, what you're paying for the hash power is going to multiply. Like my Genesis mining payouts keep on going up every single day, right? And I haven't bought hash power since the last time hash power was available. Um, Meaning the actual hash power that you buy with Bitcoin to be paid out are like within 48 hours, not the pre-sales. So that was several months ago. But my Bitcoin, my payout for Genesis mining just keeps on going up and up and up. It's like getting it's like getting a pay rise every day, because the same amount of hash power is, because the value of Bitcoin is going up. So, by next year, I mean, I could be at $1,000 a day, without investing any more money into Genesis mining, because it's just purely from the price of Bitcoin going up. So I guess if you're going to buy into Genesis mining, yeah, buying it now for long-term hold, yeah, definitely. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. And obviously it's extremely hard to buy them, right? Obviously everyone's buying them, right? So Genesis mining, if I recommend anyone that wants to leave their job, buy Genesis mining hash power, buy the Bitcoin one, but it's not available until they build another facility. If you want to leave your job, that's the most reliable and stable thing. I was in Genesis mining before I left Australia, right? I've been in Genesis mining for now 18 months. Everything that I've tried up till now has failed. And the only one that is still going is Genesis mining. When I was doing MPA was cranking at the time, and I didn't put enough money into Genesis mining. I ignored it, but it kept on paying me every day. And then when MPA fell, Genesis mining kept on paying me. So looking back at it, I should have bought as much Bitcoin hash rate back then, with Bitcoin contracts back then, because now I'd probably already be at $1,000 a day, easily, just doing, and that's all passive, right? Like oh man, Genesis mining is just freaking awesome. If you want to leave your job, just go and buy it. You're probably going to have to spend 25 grand to make about $125 a day. Trust me, it's worth it. Absolutely worth it, right? And kiss your job goodbye. So yeah, I'll be at $1,000 a day by the end of the year. I'll just keep on plugging away with it. No biggie. Genesis mining contracts are profitable if you buy the BTC contract. Okay, it's going to take a while, probably take you 8 months to get your money back on the BTC contract, but it's long term anyway. You know what I mean? But you can't buy them, bro. Dude, you can't buy them. That's the problem. So if you look at it long term, like I said, when you got to look at everything long term. Don't look at it short term. The reason why people look at stuff short term is because they're used to getting their play check at the end of the year. At the end of the week. That's their mindset. Their mindset is, oh, will I have enough money till the next play check? If you don't know what a play check is, I call it a play check because it's not a paycheck. It's a play check, right? Because they don't give you enough money. You know, you go to a job and you work 40 hours a week or 38-hour week, and they give you just enough money so then you have to come back. So they're screwing you. That's why I call it a play check. Guys, I'm telling you, when I left my job, I was scared as fuck, right? I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, what am I doing the right thing? I got off the plane. I got my money. I think I had about, I can't remember, $7,000 or $10,000, maybe even less. And I had my airline ticket. I got to Chiang Mai. You know, and I just had to make it work, right? There was no going back for me. If I went back, I would just have to go back to a day job, and that was not going to happen. Like, when I got onto that plane, I said, this is it. I got to make this work. Because if it doesn't work, I'll go back to Australia and look like a fucking idiot, right? Because I'd left my job. I've told everyone I'm going to Thailand. I've told, you know, there's no going back, right? And then when I made that decision to leave, right, all I had was a ticket. I had two bags. I had a backpack and like a carry-on bag. That's all I had, right? And I probably had $7,000 in the bank to sustain me for probably 6 months. I was making a little bit of money online. I mean, it wasn't a lot. I think it was like $50 a day in MPA. But then obviously you guys know what happened in MPA, right? It just blew up, and then it just blew up. Okay, it blew up to like, you know, I was making $2,000 a day, right? And then it blew up, like literally. Then it blew up, like it stopped. Okay. But my whole attitude was, you know, I gotta make this work. So long story short, it's been what, 18 months? Sorry, 16 months. Well, I came to Chiang Mai April 2016. Now, like it's just been amazing, absolutely amazing. You know, I came here with a couple of bags and a freaking plane ticket, and now I'm fucking building a house, right? And that's fully paid for, and like I don't have to worry about anything. I can go anywhere right now, anywhere in the world. I can fly there first class. I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? My girlfriend and I don't even have to blink an eye. Just go online, punch it in, put my credit card in, boom. That's it. I don't even have to blink. And it all comes down to just mindset and having a goal and just working at it, and just constantly working at it. And I think if you do that, you can succeed in anything you want. But if you don't have a long-term plan, if you haven't written down your goals, when I did many live streams on this, I bet that probably 90% of you guys that are watching this video right now haven't written your goals down. Right? It's this exercise seems like a stupid dumbass exercise, and it's like, no, it couldn't possibly work, right? But if you write your goals down, I'm telling you now, you need to write your goals down, right? I did like an hour live stream on this, and I told people to do it, and then the next day I did another live stream, and I said how many people did it, and like 2 people did it, and that video got over 500 views. Right? So people don't understand, they don't understand the psychology behind it, the mindset behind it. They don't understand it, right? I've listened to thousands of hours of audio. I've read so many books on this stuff, right? Guys, listen to what I'm telling you. You need to write your goals down, right? And you need to be very specific about them. Go on YouTube and search Brian Tracy writing your goals, or goals, setting goals, Brian Tracy. After this live stream, this exercise is a game changer for me. Okay, it's a game changer, because what you're doing now is you're writing your thoughts. Your thoughts are just thoughts, right? They don't mean shit, because the bridge between materializing money in your bank and your thoughts is action. And the reason why you train your brain, right, to take the action is because you're transferring your thoughts to the real world. All right? So you probably think this exercise is stupid, but it's one of the most important exercises to success. Right? So that is what's happening. You're transferring your thoughts in your head to the material world, right? And you're staking, just like you're going to climbing a mountain, and you're staking your flag on top of the mountain. You're saying, I've done it. I'm going to do it. I've done it. Here I am. Boom. This is what you're doing, right? So you need to write your goals down. If you do not write your goals down, you will never, ever achieve them, right? That's why you're still broke, because you haven't told the universe what you want. That's why you're running around with all these shady programs. You're doing all this crap. You still haven't figured it out, and you're still trying to think, oh, how come I'm still broke? How come there's no money? How come no money's coming to me? No money's coming to you because you haven't written your goals down, and then you haven't applied, you haven't taken the action, and through that action is when you get money, right? So this is so freaking important, okay? What you need to do after this live stream is you need to write your goals down. I will achieve X, Y, Z. I will have a house with a roof with purple tiles. I have pink rooms. I don't give a fuck what it is, but I can do what I say, right? I can have the rooms with pink polka dots. Who cares? It's my room. It's my house, right? And I'm gonna pay for it. And then in the driveway, right, it's gonna be like these kind of pearly, these funny looking stone kind of things in the driveway. This is exactly how you're gonna write it. And I'm gonna have a pool, right? A really, really nice pool with a deck. And I'm gonna have to walk out of the pool onto the deck, and then I can just jump into the pool. And the car I'm gonna have is gonna be, it's gonna be a black GTR R30. Probably by the time now, it'll probably be an R36 with black rims. All interior is gonna be black, and I'm gonna have this goal by December 2017 at 3 o'clock and 45 seconds. That's what you should write on that piece of paper. And then you look at it every single day. And then you say it out loud every single day to yourself. Or you can tell people. And if you do this consistently every day, your thoughts and your mind will start to figure a way out, right? Because what you're telling the universe is that that's what you want, right? That's what you want. And then the universe is going to start to give you signs. It's going to show you a way. But the biggest problem and the biggest challenge that people have is, right, the universe is already out there, and it's already going to give you anything that you want in your life. The only thing that is stopping you from obtaining those things that you want is yourself. Because when the rubber hits the road, you're too chicken shit to make a video. Oh, I don't want to make a video. Angie Gavin said make a video, but I don't want to make it because I'm too scared. I told you the freaking recipe for success, right? And you don't implement. So whose fault is that? It's you. I've told you to make a video. You don't do a video. So whose fault's that? That's you. That's on you. It's not on me, right? Just like you come and buy my material, you come buy my course. Everything is in the course for you to be successful, right? Whether you apply that or not, that's not on me. That's on you, okay? The damn thing works. Just apply it, all right? This is what I'm saying. The biggest obstacle that people face is themselves. They have issues mentally or whatever. They're just playing the victim role, blah, blah, blah. I was born in the... I don't give a shit where you're born. I don't care if you're born on a silver spoon, or I don't care if you're born like, poor. Doesn't matter. What matters is now, right? You can change your life now, right? And that comes down to one person, and that's you. When you look in the mirror, everything you have in your life right now, if you don't have it, it's only one person to blame. That's yourself, right? Only one person to blame. So that when I see people making excuses and saying all this sort of bullshit, I really don't have sympathy for them, because I know exactly what they're not doing. They're not following through, right? They say they're going to do shit and they don't follow through. So whose fault's that? It's only one person. That's yourself. So start taking responsibility. Get off your ass. Start taking action, right? And when you do, everything you want in your life is going to come to you so freaking fast that you're not going to bow to. You're going to look at your bank account and it's going to go freaking up and up and up and up, and you're gonna go, holy shit, you know what I mean? And you're gonna do all the things you ever wanted to do, because there's like, you got the money. Let me explain something. We're building this house, right? And we're like, oh, we got the plans together, and we're thinking about this and we're thinking about that, and then it's like, okay, now it's to pay the money, right? I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I got the money. Um, so we pay the money and like guys, once you got money and you want to do shit in your life, it just happens so quick, right? Because money is like, it's the currency, right? It's like when you want shit to happen, you pay someone and it gets done. All right. So when you have money to do it, you want shit done, you just pay someone and they'll do it, and it happens like that, like that. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast this house is getting built. I mean, it's still going to take 6 months, but things are just happening really, really quick. So anyway, guys, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. I'm people say, you know, I'm this bitter guy and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's a fair comment, because you guys have been watching me for what, last 2 years. You know, I've given our value, and you know, I say how it is. You know, in the past, I regret some of the programs have been promoted because they've done nothing but just stop paying, and I brought a lot of people into that, and now I just won't do it. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit what program it is. Won't do it. Won't do it, because I know the percentages. I know the failure rate. I know that the failure rate for these programs where people are getting screwed is very, very high in this space, and I'm not going to bring people into it. I'd rather do what I'm doing now and make more money, if more, than most of these people in programs, right? And I do it in a legit way. And at night when I sleep like a baby. I sleep with a big smile on my face, because I know I'm helping people. And when I see people in ICO Gold Rush and they're starting to bank, I'm just like, dude, you're crushing it, man. I'm happy for them, because they don't have to take the shady route. You know what I mean? So that's basically what I wanted to say. Yeah, there's everything is up to you, guys. Everything is up to you. You're the ship. You're the commander, right? You're the one that makes it happen, and it's all possible. Like, you know, I can't believe where I am right now. I'm just so happy. Like, honestly, I'm just so happy on where I am. And 2 years ago, when I was I think I've left my job in April 2016. Holy shit, it's been April 17. Yeah, probably 18 months. 18 months ago, I was just like, you know what I mean? I was a totally different person. I was someone that would, you know, I was struggling. I didn't have control of my life, you know. But then a big shift happened for me, and now my attitude is like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it happen. And if you come in my way, you know what? I'm gonna just I'm just gonna roll over you, right? I'm just gonna just roll over you, and I'm just gonna keep going. You're not gonna hold me back. You know what I mean? And when you have that attitude, nothing can stop you. You know what I mean? Nothing can stop you. But you got to go through all these. You got to go through all this bad shit. You got to go through all these challenges first until you figure it out, right? And hopefully you'll figure it out sooner or later. That's what I'm trying to give to you guys, trying to help you, that you guys just need to man up or woman up. You need to toughen up. You need to stop making excuses and feeling sorry for yourself, and you just need to get shit done. Stop thinking about the external things in your life that are holding you back, because they're not the ones that are holding you back. Something comes in your life and then you think, oh no, I can't do it today. That's bullshit, right? The only thing stopping you is yourself. You think that these external things in your life that are coming in that are stopping you, right? That's nothing. It's bullshit. It's all in your mind, right? It's all in your mind. So you just got to figure it out, and you got to get shit done, right? You got to freaking do it. Stop making excuses and feeling sorry for yourself, right? Because you're never going to get to the next level if you're always looking at people to blame, if you're always looking at other things externally, right? If you want to get to the next level, if you want to get to anything that you want, you have to look internally. because that's where the real problem is. You can look in the mirror at yourself and be honest with yourself and say, you know what, I fucked up, but you know what, I'm gonna make it right now. I don't care if you're 40 years old. I don't care if you're 60 years old. I wish I knew what I knew now when I was 20. I fucked around so much when I was 20 years old, guys. I blew a lot of money on crap, hung around people that were just idiots, bad influence on me. You know what, I just didn't know. I didn't have the knowledge at the time. You know, I was just a badass, always getting in trouble. I flunked school, hated the law. I was rebellious. I was doing all this stupid, crazy shit, right? What I knew, if I knew, like I'm 43 now, if I knew what I knew in the 20s, holy shit, I'd probably be like, you know, a billionaire by now. But it takes 20 years to figure it out. It took me 20 years, like I'm 43 now. It took me 20 years to figure it out, right? But you know what? I figured it out now. I know the recipe for success, right? And it takes a lot of hard work. But it's all worth it. It's all worth it. So that's what you got to do. You know, if you're 50 now, 60 now, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you get your shit together, you get your shit sorted, and you get the shit done, right? And you don't make excuses. You take responsibility, and if you do that, you're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be sweet, and you're gonna just you're gonna smash it. No worries, Mo. You're like your messages are coming through in the live stream, man. No worries, Mo. Appreciate that. So that's what I want for everyone. If you think that I'm spreading hate about BitConnect, I'm not. I'm just trying to help some people. You know, I'm just trying to help some people see what I see, and that's what I want. All right. So with that said, I gotta go get some food, eat. Mo's like messaging me. I'm like, dude, yeah, I've looked at Spectre. Yeah, I might. Yeah, look, they are legit. They're not a they're looked at. Originally thought Cliff High originally thought they were a Ponzi, but they are the real deal. Real lending, right? Real AI, not this artificial robot that BitConnect has, right? It's a real artificial intelligence. So anyway, guys, have a great day, and hope you got something out of it. And I really hope that when I get off this live stream, you write your fucking goals down. Catch you later.